Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News. It is September 30th, 2018. Hey, listen folks, real quick, just a little announcement from Planet X News and Dr. Albers. We just finished and published our 8th book, and it is now available on Amazon. And the title of this book, Planet X and Our Solar System. But the key, they don't want you to know the truth. Right there. On the backside, folks, you always know what I say. Knowledge is power. And, you know, I have a lot of people that ask, why do you write books? Why are they so expensive? Well, I don't think they're that expensive, folks. As far as the first question goes, why do we write the books? Well, the books, like all books, have lasted the test of time. Whenever you went to school, what did you learn from? You learned from a book. What do your children learn from when they're in school? They learn from a book. And Dr. Albers and I have combined her articles and my observations and my photographic captures of our said Planet X, aka, as Dr. Albers has labeled it, a stellar core. And the reason why we put these books together, and they're very, very well put together, because this will be long-lasting evidence, folks. Whenever we are dead and gone, hopefully these books will still survive. Like a lot of books have lasted, once again, the test of time. All of our books are available on Amazon. And we would hope that you take the time to read them and educate yourself on what is happening to our planet. Now, this video is not going to have any kind of pictures or any other information other than let's take a look at what is actually happening on this planet. Just in the course of the last year, folks, we have seen an increase in catastrophic earthquakes. We've seen the increase in the volcanic activity, but what is really startling is the climate change and the weather modification. It's happening now. You know, folks, for all of you that started listening to me back in 2016, and by the beginning of 2017, I had already mentioned that all of the research, all of the investigative work that I've done pertaining to this subject, I detailed for all of you a systematic way that all of this was going to occur. And, you know, I'm not sitting here tooting my own horn. Well, maybe I am. But it's not that type of situation, folks. It's nothing to be happy about. It's not a gala affair. Our planet is in serious trouble. We are going to see some very severe climate change. We are also going to see more geoengineering, more weather modification. Listen, folks, mankind, the governments, cannot stop what is happening. That's just a fact. We're dealing with powers and energies that man just doesn't even have the knowledge of, can't even fathom what is actually happening. It's very intense. So, yes, that is one of the reasons why we write these books. We hope and we pray that these books survive and they circulate worldwide for people to read and for people to understand. Not everybody watches YouTube. Not everybody has a Facebook page. Not everybody is on Twitter. Some people like to read. Some people absorb that information better by reading it. And listen, folks, like I said, even if you're not somebody who likes to sit down and read books, these are Dr. Albers' observational reports and information from me and Planet X News and our findings and our captures. This is book number 8, and we are going to continue every couple of months to write another book and put it out there. And like I said, folks, this one right here, this is number 8. And we are going to continue to write the books. Remember, like it says right here on the back side, knowledge is power. And you know, what I mean by that is a lot of people, email me and they inbox me and they're kind of new to this subject matter and they're now starting to become awakened. And they say, Scott, I'm scared. I don't understand. Well, folks, the only way that you're going to understand some of these things that are occurring is to learn about them, but learn about them deeply. Yes, it may take up some of your time in your life, but let's face it, folks, I personally would rather know what is happening out there within our world, within our solar system. I want to know what's happening with our sun, our moon, our planet, our oceans, and our weather. It's easier for me to understand and feel comfortable with what is happening. It may not be that comfortable of a situation, but at least my fears pretty much have gone away. And I've come to accept what is happening. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop researching, investigating, and digging for the truth about what is happening. And, I've already taken these steps back in 2016 to bring this message to all of you. There are days that go by and I think to myself, what am I doing? I've given up large chunks of my life already. And this is not a glorified position to be in. But it is what it is, folks. Dr. Albers and I have chose this path, and this is the path that we are going to go on and stay on. And that is the path to find the truth, spread the word, and help educate people that don't understand, that have questions. Hopefully, they watch our videos. But we are highly censored on YouTube. We are also highly censored on Facebook. And that brings me to one key thing. I would like to thank everybody from the MFA Media Group for giving myself and Dr. Albers a chance to play a key role in their organization and their corporation, their company. And very, very soon, I've talked about it before, our MFA Media website, it's going to be up and running. We have our own video platform that is embedded in our website. And this means, folks, no more censoring, no more shadow banning, no more putting your hand over the mouth of truth. We will also have the ability to issue other truthers out there that are being censored. You won't have to be censored anymore. We can give you your own channel. It's not going to be like YouTube, but you will have a channel on our website where you can upload your information and your videos and your findings. And yes, you can share it wherever you want. And there's only going to be a select group of people that will have that ability to hold a truth channel on our website. And our website is going to be seen worldwide. Trust me, we've got fantastic people behind us in this organization, and they're backing me and they're backing Dr. Albers all the way. But not only are we going to be investigating what is happening out there in the sky above and in our solar system and dealing with our sun, but we are also going to take broad looks at what's happening around this world. We're also going to take some pretty good looks at survival. Now, I'm not talking, the hardcore, dressed in camo type survival. but we're going to be focusing in on emergency survival. You know, folks, listen, we all know what it's like to have your power go out, or, your water goes out, your gas goes out. How do you heat your house? We're going to be talking about generators, water filtration, food, and protecting yourself. You know, folks, our world isn't the kind of world that the majority of us grew up in. If you just take a look at what's happening in Europe right now, what's happening in different countries around the world, you can see they're almost in complete shambles. Take a look at the political situation here in the United States. It's nothing but a daytime soap opera and drama. And none of us know what to believe. All of the mainstream media companies, well, they are all owned by the globalists. So, we're back to that New World Order. Conspiracy. Yeah, everybody thinks it's a conspiracy, but all of the evidence is there, and it has been there for a very long time. And now, more and more people are exposing it. They're talking about it. They're writing about it. So it is what it is, folks. But getting back to the main question, yeah, that's why we write the books. Okay? So you guys do have an opportunity, maybe sometime down the line, if you have some of our books, give them to your kids. Give them to your adult children. Give them to friends. Give them to other family members. Let them have the ability to learn what's happening out there. That's why we write the books. And one more thing, folks. I just got word, once again, that this other bozo from the Higher Truth channel is once again, harassing and slamming Dr. Albers on his YouTube channel. I think this is about the 5th time that we've gone through this, and the guy is kind of butthurt because YouTube demonetized his whole entire channel. It wasn't Dr. Albers' fault. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't anybody's fault. YouTube will do whatever the hell they want to do. And they chose to demonetize Mr. Higher Truth channel. And I'll be quite honest with you, folks. To have a name like that, the Higher Truth channel, I'll be quite honest, folks. A long time ago, I actually respected this man, and I respected the videos that he made and what he brought to the table. But now, it just seems like he's this big fat crybaby, and only he knows best. Well, hey, you know what? Here's a challenge, Mr. Higher Truth channel. Any day, any time that you would like to enter into a debate with me and Dr. Albers on a live stream, I don't care if you host it or I host it. But don't get out there and slam Dr. Albers. She is a well-accomplished physicist with an absolutely impeccable academic career. Okay? So, shut your mouth. Stop being a crybaby and go back to go back to selling and asking people to buy your little suntan lotion that's absolutely crap. Maybe that's another reason why your butt hurt, is because nobody's buying that crap. And also, if you're so full of knowledge and you have such great advice for all of the people out there in the world, why aren't you writing books? If you're so highly intelligent and you are the higher truth, why aren't you writing books, my man? Your subscribers barely hear from you. And you put out the same information each and every time, yipping and yapping about the helium and the solar irradiance. We've already talked about that. Where is your observational evidence? You have none. You throw Jeff P's evidence and his investigative work into the mix. You call him a fraud. But maybe you need to take another look at Jeff's work, because I'll tell you this much, Mr. Higher Truth Channel, it definitely surpasses any of the work that you've ever put out on any of your YouTube channels. So you've turned into a little troll. You've turned into a little shill. And that's too bad. And I am requesting officially at this time that you change the name of your YouTube channel to the Higher Bullshit Channel. See, you don't own the right to say that you are the higher truth. You're lying to people. And you're going to sit there and call others out with absolutely no evidence whatsoever, other than your little crybaby attitude because nobody's buying your sunscreen? Sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry to hear that. You tell people that you come from the medical profession and you're highly educated, but you've never proven it. See, we all know Dr. Albers' background. We all know all of the degrees that Dr. Albers has. Why don't you put yourself on camera? Like you're seeing right here. Why don't you let us see who you are? Let's see those degrees that you have that prove your education, that prove you're the higher truth. Because honestly, I think you're the lowest crap. Don't attack Dr. Albers. Don't attack Jeff P. Why don't you attack me? You never say anything about me. I put together observational evidence every single week. I have been for the last 3 years. But you don't say anything about me. Now you have your buddy, Chris Twatter, the other shill and nutcase. He's supporting you. Some of your subscribers are supporting you. But soon enough, they'll see through your crap. I did a long time ago. Many others are also. So I'm very sorry that YouTube has demonetized you. But you know what? Listen, they could demonetize me tomorrow. It's not going to stop me. They've done it to me before. I fight YouTube every single week. Now I'm fighting Twitter and Facebook. So, since you're the higher truth and, you have all of these professionals that work with you, why don't you guys put your money together, get yourself a website, get yourself a video platform from Vimeo, and it costs a hell of a lot of money. And why don't you put that higher truth to work, doing something that's good instead of sitting there like a little crybaby and moaning and groaning about Dr. Albers, and nobody's buying your little sunscreen that's absolutely garbage. Okay, buddy? If you want to come after somebody, come after me. Planet X News. You know right where to find me. Listen, everybody, thank you very much. Sorry I had to sit here and babble for a while. Our latest book, book number 8, is available on Amazon. Simply go to Amazon in their search engine and type in Dr. Claudia Albers, and all of our books will come up. This is Scott from the Higher Truth Planet X News channel. Thank you for watching.